If you want the best clean and wash experience, you need to catch the happy wave at Tidal Wave Auto Spa. When it comes to caring for your car, don't settle for any wash and pay for all the extras. Get the best when you catch the happy wave at your local Tidal Wave Auto Spa.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your evening update.
All right, sunshine today allowed us to warm up nicely into the upper 50s and lower 60s, but cloud cover starting to move back into the area now. We'll continue to see that cloud cover increase over the next 24 to 36 hours. Eventually, rain chances returning back to the forecast, even the threat of some strong thunderstorms this weekend. We'll talk about all that here in the forecast. We got up to 60 degrees this afternoon at the studio in Lawrenceburg briefly after starting at 27 this morning. No rainfall today, but that will be changing as we head forward here over the next few days. Now, we are watching the Saturday storm threat carefully because there have been some changes in the model data during the midday and afternoon after the latest Storm Prediction Center outlet got issued earlier this morning. Because this far in advance, they only issue it once a day. We're just going to go ahead and draw our own map. Don't worry about level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5. We're not doing that. We're just drawing where there's the potential for a few strong thunderstorms here in the yellow shaded areas, which is all of our viewing area as we head in through starting as early as the late afternoon hours of Saturday, but more likely during the evening and the overnight hours. We'll break down timing here in just a little bit. But again, don't worry about risk levels, that kind of thing. Just an area-wide strong thunderstorm threat. Now, this is a lower end type threat. This is not a big tornado outbreak, anything like that. Here's what a few strong thunderstorms may mean as we head into late Saturday. Yes, a tornado or two will be possible. We'll be watching that. There are some ingredients in place that are sufficient enough for a tornado threat. Again, not a big tornado threat, not looking for long trackers or anything like that. However, tornado or two will be possible, but this is one of these really fickle setups that we often see in the cooler months to where if one or two ingredients get out of phase or don't live up to their full potential, the whole severe weather threat may not even happen. So this is a questionable setup. It's a lower end setup. It's very possible this may trend more toward just being a heavy rain and breezy condition type thing, but there's enough of a strong thunderstorm threat. It's the responsible thing to do to let you know that that's possible so that you're paying attention in case that does materialize. If those storms do materialize on Saturday afternoon and especially Saturday night, a few damaging wind gusts of 50 to 60 miles per hour are possible. Hail, not too big of a threat, but a few storms may produce some pea to dime size hail because the upper atmosphere is pretty cold. I'm just not sure we're going to have robust enough storms to tap into all that, but maybe some small hail possible. I think the bigger concern out of everything is the potential for some localized flash flooding. That's not a big threat either, but because we're getting anywhere from 1.5 inches to 2.5 inches of rain and maybe a little bit more than that in isolated spots in such a short period of time, some of it may run off instead of being absorbed into the ground. The rain's beneficial for the drought, but if it runs off and we have too much too soon and too small of a time period, we may see some localized flooding, especially in the form of street flooding. And that's a bit of a hazard Saturday evening, Saturday overnight, because you can't see a flooded roadway during the dark that well, so that makes it a little hazardous. We'll watch for that. That may be the main concern, but we'll watch for maybe one or two storms possibly rotating or producing some damaging winds. We'll be here to track that on Saturday. Here's the timing breakdown for the next couple of days. Starting this evening with mostly clear to partly cloudy skies. Futurecast not really picking up on the high level cloud cover that's already there, which tells me that it may be overdoing the cool temperatures overnight just a little bit. So instead of us getting down to the mid to upper 30s to lower 40s, it shows by daybreak, it may be more like far upper 30s and widespread lower 40s for morning lows, but that's not too much of a difference. I think we're upper 30s and lower 40s. Southerly wind will also keep the lower atmosphere mix of not as cold tonight as what we were last night rather. And then partly sunny skies through the day. We see some sunshine at times on our Friday. That allows us to warm into the low to mid 60s. A few showers possible during the evening and overnight Friday, but no widespread rainfall. Those spotty showers continue into the morning and midday hours of Saturday. And then this Futurecast run has us with less in the way of showers during the day Saturday and a little more in the way of sun breaks. It gets us into the lower 70s. I'm not yet ready to put that in the forecast officially. I think it's more like mid to upper 60s because I think the morning showers may be a little more widespread. However, if the morning showers Saturday are as isolated as this shows, and we do see some midday sun breaks, I can't rule out lower 70s across the area. So we'll be watching for that. And then by either late afternoon or early evening, our strong thunderstorms arrive from the west and then move across the area evening and overnight. Heavy rainfall, maybe a few storms with gusty straight line winds. We'll be watching for the low probability of a tornado or two. Severe threats out of here, I think, by 2, 3, 4 a.m. with lingering showers and a rumble of thunder into the morning hours of Sunday. And on Saturday, even away from thunderstorms because of the pressure gradient, there may be wind gusts well away from thunderstorms as high as 30 or 35 miles per hour. After our rain chances over the weekend, we're back to drier weather early next week here. But until then, a few showers possible overnight Friday night. Showers and a rumble of thunder during the daytime hours of our Saturday. The biggest rain chance is Saturday evening and overnight, where we have the thing painted all the way up at 100% and then lingering showers into the first part of our Sunday. Temperatures mild the next few days. Low to mid 60s for Friday, mid to upper 60s Saturday. And like we talked about, if showers are isolated Saturday and we see a little more midday sun, it may be lower 70s across parts of the area. Behind the front regardless, cooler weather back to upper 40s for daytime highs and morning lows below freezing as we head to the first part of next week. So your forecast for tonight dropping out of the 50s into the 40s this evening. And then it's clouds sticking up across the area, not really dropping out of the upper 30s and lower 40s. For our overnight lows toward daybreak. Your breakdown for Friday looks like this. Partly sunny skies. Southern Middle Tennessee getting up into the low to mid 60s. Northwest Alabama generally into the mid 60s for most everyone with partly sunny skies here. Your 7-day forecast looks like this. Dry for the daytime hours of Friday, but a few showers overnight. A few showers during the first part of Saturday, but a better chance of strong thunderstorms late afternoon or more likely evening and overnight Saturday. We'll be here to track that for you. Showers ending during the first part of Sunday. Clearing weather as we head into a large part of next week with cooler air, upper 40s to lower 50s to start next week. And then we start moderating back toward the mid 50s as we head toward Wednesday and Thursday. There's Luke's latest 7-day forecast. I'll be back at 9 o'clock with another check of your local weather.